Well, shaking folks, back with another reaction, back with some more aha. I did want to mention at the start of this reaction, there likely will be no Morten reaction this morning. The Morten and other M reactions will be in the next batch. There's just a number of deep dives that have been 2 weeks or longer. And as I sort of do the weekly ones, once it's passed a couple times, I begin to feel worse about not, getting back around to others. Again, there's only so many hours in the day, but I will continue to try to get to everything, and the M reactions will only be delayed for one session. All of them, including Morten, should be in the next batch, so that might be Wednesday morning, so along with a Savoy reaction likely. Either way, I do apologize, but I wanted to make sure to get in an aha reaction so that the aha family wouldn't feel completely disappointed on a Monday in that regard. Nevertheless, we are going back to the Ending on a High Note concert or performance, end of 2010, released for home purchase in 2011, and we're going to listen to one of the reasons why I consider Scoundrel Days maybe my favorite of all aha albums. More on that in December. But again, along with a certain tune called Manhattan Skyline, this one really is one of my favorites, and I consider it indicative of a number of things which the aha family very early on helped me understand. But not only does it have amazing sonics and really dynamic production, not only does it have Morten's voice doing amazing things, but the lyrics are surprising and a bit wicked and very cleverly put together. So it was one of my first real awakenings to the songwriting prowess of aha. Not that I hadn't already realized going through the first album and having begun Scoundrel Days, but again, I didn't quite pick up on what was happening clearly on the first listen, and then I looked at people's comments and people explaining and even connecting that scene or lyrical vignette to other songs of theirs, and it was like, oh my gosh, like I did not realize they were kind of working on this level. So this will always be a favorite of mine. As such, again, trying to place myself in the mindset of someone who would have known their music for decades, and as far as they do, this was the final performance. Getting to hear this tune, I think, would have been really special. So either way, let's listen to it. This is a live performance at the Ending on a High Note concert in Oslo, and it is performed as part of the Ending on a High Note compilation, and it's from 2010 is what I meant to say, and this is I've Been Losing You. He just takes off, even if it's come on and please now talk to me, tell me things I could find helpful. How can I stop now? Is there nothing I can do? I am lost my way. Again, it's a different vocal delivery, of course, but it's still magic. Our screams confusing, isn't your essence like a snake? Now the mirror stands half a man. I thought no one could break. It wasn't the rain that made a difference. Nervous was running on, run away. But I want the kill to get me, thoughts to wreck me, raging on my mind. So please now, talk to me, tell me I'm pretty sure if I was there, I'd have been emotional. Yeah, it's such a classic tune, and although it sounds different here, when it started, I was like, man, like sonically, it doesn't feel terribly far away from the '90s, live performances of this. Fair to say, Morton definitely sounds different, and they sort of made it less demanding, perhaps. But I think he still sounds fantastic, and he still goes high. He still floats upward with relative ease. So, yeah, still majestic, still triumphant in the vocals, if different from the vintage performances of this tune. Because I think I've gone through like the NRK Studios one. I think the How Can I Sleep Without Your Voice in My Head, it's on that one, right? I think I listened to that one. There may have been another live performance. I think I've listened to like 5 or 6 different versions of this tune already. So, but again, you'll never hear me complain. As I said, it's one of the reasons I consider Scoundrel Days maybe like the first among equals among their albums. So, and again, we'll talk more about that when I get to the album retrospective slash soft and probably fluctuating over the course of the single video album discussion, which I plan on doing sometime between my birthday, which is December 18th, and the new year. In any case, yeah, like I said, a fantastic performance. I like toward the end, I feel like you could hear it wasn't as like loud as on some live recordings, because I think the mix is focused on the actual music, whereas in some cases they let the like crowd sound become more prominent in the mix. But you could still hear the like clapping along. So yeah, like I said, I'll just continue to think about the significance or the weight of a performance like this. Certainly what it meant then, and even since, like I imagine, it's like a watershed moment in their history. So in any case, shout out to AHA, shout out to the AHA family. Again, apologies, there likely will be no Morten reaction this morning, but I'll try to do some tomorrow night. I don't usually get time to do videos Monday night because I work early on Tuesday. It's the earliest I work of any of my shifts, so I don't often get to do videos. But if I can get a handful of videos in, I'll basically just try to do all the ones that normally would air Monday morning, and this time they'll air Tuesday morning. So that might be the approach I go for. So cheers for the patience, and just in general, like with AHA, with some other stuff that people are going through. And indeed, shout out to Sophia. I know she follows the Smashing Pumpkins reaction. There is actually one coming this morning. So again, some of these deep dives, be like a month or longer. So I'm just trying to be fair to everybody and just trying to, make the most use of the time that I can to keep everything rolling. And again, occasionally I'll try to do doubles and back to back, so that there's occasional surprises, and it's not always just one every so often where it's just the same predictable rotation. So I do like to shake things up, is I guess what I'm saying. But in any case, as I said, hopefully we'll get back for the Morten and the other M reactions tomorrow. At the very least, they'll be up Wednesday, along with the Savoy reaction like normal. So shout out to you all. Let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.